Hey there everybody, this is Shaggy. Welcome back to more Fang and Friends with Advent Dark Force. In the last episode we went to the Yattagan lava flows, we got the Fury there. It was pretty great. Off screen, I also did some quests as well, whilst I was pretty short video otherwise. Off screen I did a little bit of grinding here. Thanks to 30 tiaras at level 20, but most importantly I did get sufficient weapon boost to get Tiara's second combo up. She didn't really do that much. I mean, it took me like the better part of about 20 minutes, which is an average. It's an average lunch break since the way I've been playing this casual is I've been playing it into my lunch break at work, which is kind of what I've been doing like a lot of kind of how I played the rebirths really. At the rebirths, I did some story casually. Well, actually, both did one stories. I actually did casually whilst I was at work on my dinner break. Pretty great. But anyway, we gotta go to Kattacus Ice Caves. I already punched the Furies in here that I wanted to have, and yeah, let's go.
So, we have arrived.
This place is already freezing, and we're just standing at the entrance. Oh, score! Someone must have dropped these capes on the floor.
They haven't been dropped. It is obvious they were deliberately placed here.
Same difference. I'm gonna carve out my fate through sheer willpower, you know? So taking these capes in the name of carving fate will be a piece of cake.
What are you talking about? That logic makes no sense at all. Taking others' possessions is simply inexcusable.
If you feel like complaining, you don't need to wear one.
Indeed, I will refrain.
I wonder who threw them though. Well, they aren't actually really items, it's just like a real story perspective. But yeah, I believe just like before, the areas I think the same as they were in the previous time we were here, and actually, I was going to say one-shottable, but Tiara can't one-shot anything because her attack power is weaker. But to be fair, I've been building Tiara to be more magic-based, since kind of wanted to be more magic-based. Also, there's a cutscene right in the middle of this, and I'm fairly certain there wasn't actually a cutscene in the middle of this before. So they just went straight from the start. Cutscene there. There was actually, if I remember correctly, there was actually a fixed boss fight at the start of this very last time we was here. And then the boss fight that was like over there. There also sharks. Actually, was sharks here last time? I can't remember. I also want to say those things are weak to fire here, but I don't wanna. But yeah, there's the challenge. There's the challenge for chasing enemies, which is actually easy to do now that characters now have 3 attacks per attack cycle. Otherwise, you'd only be doing that whilst doing an avalanche chain. And it's kind of otherwise harder now on enemies, so really the avalanche combos are generally a lot better with bosses. So anyway, cutscene, let's go.
Jeez, it's cold. We're a lot better off than last time, but this place is still freezing.
Yeah, it's so cold. I was a lot happier before I walked into this cave.
I've never seen such terrible goosebumps. I'm pretty sure I could use them a great ginger.
I could really use a warm bowl of udon soup with lots of ginger right about now.
Same here. I don't even want to eat it. I just want to swim in it.
At least this wool underwear is keeping my ass warm.
I know, right? These undies are amazing! away from me. Hey, Tiara. You've been awfully quiet. Is something wrong?
Please don't mind me.
Come on. You really are freezing, right, Tiara? That's what you get for being so stubborn and not taking one of the caves.
I am not freezing. Besides, I'd rather succumb to disease than thievery.
You really like to cause problems, don't you? Come on, bear this.
Huh?
The cape belongs to me now, and I'm letting you borrow it. So there's no problem, right?
You're most intriguing.
Sometimes Fang logic works. We can just say that. Anyway, the hidden item. We just, I think it is over in this little corner right here. Which is pretty neat. Also this item here. Is there anything else interesting about this power of this guy? I think this is the only other new enemy in, quote unquote new enemy. Everybody else we've actually fought, I believe. Like I said, nothing particularly interesting here. The enemies are actually really weak at this point in the game. Simply because we're basically doing early game stuff again. There is like one downside to just having like multiple attacks like this is it adds on to the wait time, so you can potentially end up giving the enemy like multiple turns, and generally letting the enemy have more than one turn before you get an attack in is generally not great. As I say, hey, we've not met him. We have actually met that guy. I can already see the item behind the quest marker though. I think we have to come back here again for. I do believe we have to come back here again to do one of those side quests. So, if anything, we will be back here, and I'll be getting that item. I'll probably get that item then. Since I think the game also kicks us out of here. The game also kicks us out of here once we finish this event. Also, I find it somewhat amazing that shouting at people can actually hurt you, but it does no damage because I'm using like overpowered armor. Anyway, to the boss of the area.
So cold.
Jeez, if you catch a cold from letting Tiara borrow your cape, what's the point of giving her the cape in the first place? Fine. Here, take.
I don't think I'll need it. This should warm me up. Out of my way!
And I believe we're straight into the battle, and it's giving us. Oh, there's two of them this time. I believe just like last time, these are scripted, so we're not really going to be doing anything here.
Not done yet.
Well, we probably can't. We'll probably not be able to do anything later anyway. So yeah, we can either block or just attack, and nothing else we can do. Just need to wait for the cutscene to play out. Also, Jilly knows that you have actually hurt Fang. Which is kind of a feat, really.
Not done yet. The fury broke? Damn it! Eryn, are you alright? This enemy is definitely stronger than the last time we fought him.
That's true, but it seems you pushed the Fury too hard. It couldn't withstand the way you fight, Fang.
It just doesn't have enough fighting spirit. You should be ashamed of yourself, you lousy Fury.
I think we're gonna need those ice packs after all.
Both of you, now is not the time for jokes. If the Fury is broken, then so is the bond that links the fencer to their fairy. It's impossible for you to fight right now. Please run. I shall handle this fight.
There's no way I'm running. You're already worn out.
You may be unharmed, but Eryn is grievously wounded. It is a fencer's duty to care for the well-being of their fairy.
Is Tiara actually worried about me? Now I've seen everything. Fang! Fang!
There's no way I'm going down from that attack.
Fang! Watch out! No!
Eryn! You idiot! Get out of the way!
I'll protect you this time, Fang!
Is this Eryn's power?
I think so. Fang! Can you move?
My body feels so light. I feel like I can fly. Let's do this!
And yes, we did just get another combo up for Fang for absolutely free, which I believe happens in all the stories. But now the Fin Bacteroids here are really weak now, and we can just kill them off without any trouble. Fang also starts off Pharaohs. Untouched have the thing set up for that. Set that up there. But yeah, Fang now is able to attack 4 times once I get the combo thing set up. Also, I find it amusing that Tiara got crit there for 0 damage. That being said, things are a lot easier now. And yes, that does mean that when if and when I eventually max out Fang's combo thing using weapon boost, which I believe is I think it's 1,000 weapon points to do that, to get the final level of the combo thing. That means he can attack 5 times, and only Fang is able to do that. Everyone else gets 4 at most. So yeah, in each story, from what I've looked into, Fang actually gets an event where he gets a free combo up, which is very nice.
I'm even stronger now.
Good for DPS, I guess. Man, you kind of have to wait. For the real DPS with Fang, we kind of have to wait till we get Revival rank A.
You did pretty good, Eryn. I didn't know you had this new power.
Well, I have a piece of the goddess's power. If I decide to get serious, I'm capable of all kinds of things.
I can't believe you activated it at exactly the right time.
I was so annoyed that Tiara was worried about me that I just powered up.
Which means I am the reason you were able to power up at all. You both owe me a sizable life debt.
What? You're the one who owes me! I saved you, remember?
Yes, thanks to me. You said so yourself.
I didn't literally say thanks to Tiara, you ingrate.
You guys are so damn loud. You may say mean things to each other, but you're still helping each other grow. That's what being friends is all about. No matter your differences or how much you both argue, you help each other out in times of need, even if you don't want to.
That's a really nice thing to say about us, but...
I can't believe how much my nose is running.
Hello, Harley, how are you? But yeah, I think It was actually really short, 15 minutes, and I actually killed literally every enemy on the thing at least once, which is nice. But I believe the next set of cutscenes is when Harley joins the party, because, well, we just saw her. And then, so yeah, she's going to join the party. So I'm going to do the cutscene, and I think it's time to do some kind of revival, because nothing better to do, really, I'll be honest. Otherwise this video is going to be really short. Actually, there's also a side quest as well, so maybe I'll do that as well. Also, one of my friends is playing Fortnite. That's pretty great. I'm not particularly interested.
Man, I'm tired and hungry. I'm craving something sweet, actually.
Then your wish is granted.
Whoa! Look at all these sweets! Did someone summon a dessert genie or what?
Why, hello there. Sorry to bother you.
Harley! Pops!
Why do you know my name?
Despite my looks, I'm actually interested in researching fairies, and, that's why I know who you are?
I see. You're interested, huh?
What? Oh, just so we're clear, I'm not stalking you, or anything.
You're silly. Of course I don't think you're a stalker.
She's not the type to get stalkers. She spends her days locked inside a pigsty of a room doing research and eating junk food.
Anyway, where did you get that cape?
Oh, I found it earlier. I'm pretty grateful for that, actually.
I left that cape, but it's alright. You can have it if you want.
So, this cape was yours, huh? What were you doing at the Kattacus Ice Caves, then?
Oh, me? I was...
It's noisy in here. Did something happen? Oh, it's Harley and Old Man Boss!
Oh my, you know about me too?
Hey, I'm not an old man.
Fang, do you and Eryn know these people?
This is gonna get complicated, so butt out. Go on, shoo, shoo!
Shooing me away like a bothersome insect! Oh well, if you know who I am, that makes this easier. I'm Harley, a fairyologist. This is my fairy partner, Bahas. I'm sorry for waiting in your room like this to ambush you. I actually want to ask you for a favor.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, is it cool if I eat these desserts? You don't mind, right? Thanks for the food!
No fair, Eryn, that one's mine!
It's so delicious! This custard slice has the perfect amount of whipped cream. The fruits are so fresh and the texture just melts in my mouth.
This tiny cake thing is much tastier. Oh, the outside is perfectly cooked, and the inside is overflowing with thick, juicy chocolate. The gooiness of the chocolate mixed with the moist outside is totally amazing!
Hey, you guys! You mustn't eat food that doesn't belong to you without permission! And where in the world did you learn to be food critics?
That's great to hear. All that baking was worth it just to see your happy faces. Whenever I cook for Harley, she's never impressed.
Unfortunately, I have no sense of taste. Hey, fancy lady, feel free to help yourself. I don't mind. Really? Well, if you insist.
Just so you know, this tiny cake thing is mine. Mine, I say!
Then I shall try some macaroons.
How are they?
Amazing! It tastes so delicious! As if my stomach has been reunited with an old friend!
Well said. I'm quite picky about what goes in my dishes, and I go out of my way to not use harmful ingredients.
Really? I didn't know that.
What? Really? Geez, you don't know what you're missing. Oh man, it's so good.
Yep. I totally wouldn't mind repeating this moment over and over again. It's strange, though. Whatever happened to Dorfa's dinner party?
Man, you're so rude. Do you think about food all the time?
That's not what I mean. We met Harley after we met Lord Sherman at Dorfa's party.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tiara, have you received an invitation to a party from the, Dorfa Corporation?
No, I haven't received any invitation. I heard the party Dorfa was planning to throw got cancelled.
What do you mean?
There's only one explanation I can think of. The exact moment we traveled back in time became the singularity. Because of that, the past events leading up to that singularity are beginning to change.
Sorry to interrupt, but is it alright if I explain what I'm doing here?
Talking's free, so talk away.
Thanks. Apparently there's a fury at the Zawaza Plains, but it's being guarded by one of Dorfa's executives.
The Zawaza Plains. She must be talking about Apollonius.
You know about him too? Jeez, you guys have good connections. Well, I've said pretty much everything I want to say. Let's all team up so we can collect that fury.
Why do I have to do that? I'll pass, thanks.
We'll do it. We must cross this unavoidable path if we are going to revive the goddess.
I knew this was gonna happen.
I don't mind going to the Zawaza Plains, but what's your deal, Harley? You're not doing this just out of kindness, right?
I'm a fencer too. Dorfa looks like they're up to no good, so I'd rather see you kids collect the Furies. For the sake of world peace and all that. Of course, that's not entirely accurate either. You guys were at the Kattacus Ice Cave yesterday, right?
Yeah?
I have a device for measuring the energy output of fairies, and it recently recorded an unprecedented amount of energy. I was interested in finding out what kind of fairy could produce such power, so I went searching for the one responsible.
Is that... She's probably talking about when Fang and I returned to the past.
By coincidence, I saw you guys coming just as I was planning to investigate inside the Kattacus Ice Cave. I'd never seen your faces before, so my curiosity was piqued. Shortly after, my device recorded another demonstration of enormous fairy energy coming from inside the cave. Your device must have recorded the moment Eryn's power forced the Broken Fury to evolve. Evolve, huh? That's very interesting. The reading wasn't as big as the one from the other day, but it was still impressive. I got even more curious about what kind of fairy could produce such energy, so I followed after you guys. And that led me here, to this inn. Also, just think of those capes of yours as my way of helping you out. You didn't seem dressed for the season.
Wow, that was nice of you. You know, now that I think about it, does that mean you were stalking us the whole time?
I'd say that's typical Harley behavior, but I'm a little scared. She's just interested in me, right?
Come here, little fairy. I don't bite.
For some reason, her eyes seem way scarier than they did before.
All jokes aside, I just want to study that fairy's power up close. Honestly, I don't really care about world peace or doing what's right. Would you mind if someone like me tagged along with you?
Not at all. How should I put this? I'm already used to it.
If Fang okays it, then I guess it's settled.
Thanks. I'm happy to hear that.
It's refreshing to see enthusiastic eaters for a change. I'll make sure to feed you guys plenty during our journey.
For sure. I hope we get along, Pops.
We need to be careful if we're gonna go up against Dorfa. Anyway, what's your fairy's name, Fang?
Eryn.
Eryn, huh? It'd be bad if something happened to you. I'd better thoroughly examine that pretty body of yours.
Hey! Get your dirty hands off me!
You're very interesting, Eryn. You're gonna have to show me how deep this rabbit hole goes.
No! Get away from me, you quack!
This has certainly taken a turn for the bizarre.
He's only gonna experiment on Eryn, though. We still get to enjoy Bahas's free food.
My condolences, Eryn.
least he's not going for full fourth wall breaking out to you style, like he was in your dream there, Sarah. Anyway, we got some other rebel to do. We can do that fairly quickly. That scene actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. So let's see. I think we got a B and a C. No, we don't have. I don't think we actually have a couple of C's left. I was say we don't actually have any C's. I know we don't have any C's on the. Yes, we have a B. 10 experience and in exchange for skill seal. Yeah, we can do that. Also, it's extremely weak, so it's probably going to be susceptible to Maelstrom. Yeah, Maelstrom's going to kill everybody here. Well, that was easy. If not, Harley's got the kill on the big old sand bale. I wonder how many how many WPs Harley has. Because I may have to go do more. I'm gonna have to do a bit more grinding now because it's this point here where I need to do some grinding. Because I need at this point to have for Fang to be about level 35, and he's at level 30 at the moment. 31. I need to like level him up like 4 more levels, and I think the area we're going to is actually pretty good for leveling up, so I may just do it there. There's also I need to also use change monsters there because there's a monster I need to drop from. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for the video. In the next episode, we're going to be actually I may as well as enable all the side quests. Yeah. We're going to do a little side quest, and then we are going to go into the next area. Zawa's Appliance, is it? Memory serves? I think it's Zawa's Appliance. Yes. We're going to go to Zawa's Appliance, and we're going to deal with Apollonius. I'm also going to be doing some level grinding, and I'm also going to be trying to get the drop that I need. So, with all that said and done, this has been Shago. I'm going to sign off here, and I'll see you next time. Ciao! Actually, we're going to do this right now, because this boss is actually pretty easy since it's just this giant insect, and it's not even going to be any joke. It's not even a joke, really. Also, expect me to forget that I have 4 attacks with Fang now. Because, yeah, like I said, big joke, just needed Fang and Tiara. Not even worthy of a challenge. So, yeah, let's leave there. We're going to do Godly Revival, which is also going to be rather cakewalky. I think here I was looking for drop rate up Furies, but I don't think we get any until A rank. The reason is because I want some drop rate up Furies for trying to get certain items I need in Zawa's Appliance, which I'm going to be showing off in the next video. But I think I couldn't find any, and I ended up going with the ones that I did here. I think probably just experience up ones and stuff, which is well, experience points and weapon points, which is the ones I usually go for. Because I don't know, I think they're kind of the best ones. Probably like a secondary thing here. Also, I'm showing off Giga Blow because I don't think I've used that yet. I could be wrong, but it's single target fire damage. There's a lot of fire damage. You do need like be able to use the knuckle skill for Fang to use it, but everything else more or less dies to Maelstrom. If I get these two into a decent AoE, I probably could, yeah, I actually do get one decent AoE, so They can actually use some magic. Get some bonuses for that. And then I just finish up with Fang. Like I said, at this point, there aren't going to be that many battles in God the Revival that are going to be too difficult. But anyway, that's it for this video. Take care and I'll see you next time. Ciao!